When you think of Madrid, what comes to mind first? Real Madrid and all those Champions League nights. Sure, but what really stays with you is the sunset over Gran Vía, the crisp sound of jamón being sliced in a neighborhood bar, and people still clinking glasses at 2 a.m. Soccer may be the headline. Everyday life is the soul. Madrid sits in the heart of the Iberian Peninsula on the Meseta Plateau, about 2,165 feet above sea level, making it one of the highest capital cities in Europe. It has a warm summer Mediterranean climate, but because it's inland, you'll feel the extremes. Hot, dry summers, chilly winters, big swings between day and night, and sunshine almost year-round. The city proper is home to about 3.5 million people, 2025, with nearly 6.8 million across the metro area. It's Spain's capital and largest city, and one of the European Union's biggest urban hubs. Madrid's story begins in the 9th century as a modest Muslim frontier fortress. For centuries, it was just another small town on the plateau, until 1561, when King Philip II moved the royal court here and instantly turned it into the center of Spanish power. Under the Habsburgs and later the Bourbons, the city expanded dramatically, leaving behind grand plazas and royal palaces. Napoleon's troops marched through. The Spanish Civil War scarred its streets. Today, Madrid carries all those layers of history while moving forward with the open, easy confidence of a 21st century capital. This is a city that doesn't really sleep. Nightlife isn't an event, it's a lifestyle. Locals drift from bar to bar in a kind of social ritual, grabbing small bites and drinks along the way. And every May, during the Fiesta de San Isidro, the city leans fully into tradition as the legendary Plaza de Toros de las Ventas hosts its most important bullfighting series of the year, an intense mix of heritage, spectacle, and civic pride. Madrid is also a serious academic powerhouse. Universities like Universidad Complutense de Madrid, Universidad Autónoma de Madrid, Universidad Politécnica de Madrid, and Universidad Carlos III de Madrid keep the city intellectually sharp and unmistakably young. And then there's sports. Madrid is one of Europe's true sports capitals, and Real Madrid CF is its global icon. 15 Champions League titles, 36 La Liga championships, and a reputation built on star power and drama. The Bernabéu isn't just a stadium, it's a pilgrimage site for fans. At Atletico Madrid, elite basketball and world-class facilities, and competition is practically in the air year-round. This is Madrid, a city gilded by sunlight during the day and lit by wine glasses at night. It can shake you with the roar of a stadium and calm you with a quiet morning in the park. Its spirit lives in corner plazas, beneath painted domes, and in the shadows cast by centuries-old walls. Start with the Royal Palace of Madrid, the largest functioning royal palace in Europe and one of the best preserved. Built in the 18th century on the site of a former Habsburg palace destroyed by fire, it has more than 3,000 rooms, grand staircases, ceiling frescoes, and ornate royal decor that project imperial power. From the plaza out front, the view stretches toward the Manzanares River and distant hills, wide and serene. Facing it across the square is Almudena Cathedral, the city's main cathedral. It took over a century to complete and wasn't consecrated until 1993. The exterior leans neoclassical to match the palace, while the interior surprises with modern artistic touches, a striking blend of old and new. Just west of the palace stands something unexpected, the Temple of Debod, an authentic ancient Egyptian temple from the 2nd century BCE. Gifted to Spain in the 1960s for helping preserve Nubian monuments, it was dismantled and rebuilt here. At sunset, its stone walls reflected in the surrounding pools create one of the city's most peaceful scenes. A short walk brings you to Plaza Mayor, the grand 17th century square commissioned under Philip III. Surrounded by uniform red brick arcades, it once hosted royal ceremonies, bullfights, and markets. Today, it's Madrid's open-air living room. Cafes buzzing, street performers playing, history humming under your feet. Nearby, Mercado de San Miguel delivers a feast for the senses. Opened in 1916, its iron and glass structure houses everything from fresh seafood and Iberian ham to delicate pastries. You graze, you sip, you mingle. It's social dining Madrid style. At the literal center of it all is Puerta del Sol. This is ground zero, both symbolically and geographically. The famous bear and the strawberry tree statue stands here, along with a statue of King Charles III, often called Madrid's best mayor. Beneath your feet is Kilometer Zero, the starting point of Spain's radial road network. It's a transit hub, a protest ground, a celebration stage, the city's pulse, non-stop. Then there's Gran Vía, Madrid's grand urban spine. Built in the early 20th century, this 0.8-mile stretch mixes neoclassical facades, Art Deco flair, and Chicago-style influences. Theaters, neon lights, rooftop bars. It's often called Spain's Broadway, and it still feels electric. At Plaza de Cibeles, the goddess Cybele rides her lion-drawn chariot at the center of an iconic fountain. Surrounded by stately buildings, including the former post office, now City Hall, the square is also where Real Madrid players celebrate major titles, tying civic pride to sporting glory. Art lovers can't miss the Museo del Prado, home to one of the world's greatest collections of European painting. Masterpieces like Velázquez's Las Meninas, Goya's The Third of May 1808, and Bosch's The Garden of Earthly Delights anchor the experience. Together with the Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum and the Reina Sofia, it forms Madrid's famous Golden Triangle of art. The elegant Puerta de Alcalá predates the Arc de Triomphe in Paris and stands as a neoclassical gateway to the city, commissioned by Charles III in the 18th century. 5 arches, Corinthian columns, Enlightenment symmetry. For a breather, head to El Retiro Park, a 350-acre green oasis that was once a royal garden. Locals row boats on the lake, stretch out on the grass, or wander shaded paths. The glass and iron Crystal Palace reflects beautifully in the water, while the monument to Alfonso XII anchors the lakeside in stately fashion. And of course, the roar, Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. Opened in 1947 and now seating more than 83,000 fans, it's one of the most iconic venues in world soccer. Inside, rows of gleaming European trophies tell the story of a club that defines excellence. You don't have to say you've fallen in love. You don't need to rush through a checklist. In Madrid, the best way to experience the city is simple. Museums by day, a drink at dusk, and late at night, shouting Hala Madrid with everyone else. However you choose to be here, Madrid makes room for you.